If you are seeing this, then the universe has a message it wants you to hear, and you do not want to miss out. What's up, guys? Namo Himalaya. For those who don't know me, I'm Stephan Piel. I'm a communication scholar, media literacy advocate, and law of attraction practitioner here to help you navigate the craziness that we call life. Now, for those who do know me, I am super sorry that I have been MIA lately. I'm sure you are also feeling the crazy, hectic, crazy speed run, fast timeline that we are all on, which is great. It's fun. It means we're growing at an accelerated speed. It means that we are quantum leaping, but it also means a lot of sleepless nights and a lot of, at least in my case, mismanaging my time. But I promise you all, you've been in my thoughts. You've been in my prayers. Things have been so hectic lately and moving at such an accelerated pace that I have fallen behind on YouTube, so I apologize. I appreciate you being super patient with me, and I am happy and grateful to be back here with you. And I wanted to bring you guys a video that was a little different this week. It's going to be a card reading. I want to talk about some of the energies that we're going to be feeling and just let you know through this reading where to really focus your attention, where you need to put the most effort in to really bring you closer to your manifestations. Because we have a lot of opportunity portals coming up here in February 2022. You know, the 222s in repetition, the February brings in another one. These are very powerful, auspicious numbers. You know, it means that you are divinely aligned. It means that you are going to receive all the aid that you need to really put you on the right path to accomplish the things that you want to accomplish and the things that the world needs from you in the greater plan for you to do. So, and don't worry if you are watching this past February 2022, because I am just going to ask the deck to divine what you specifically need to know for right now. So it should still apply to you no matter when you're watching this video, but if you are watching it here in present day, some dates to watch out for in February 2022, you want to look out for the 18th, the 20th, the 21st, the 22nd, and then the 28th as well. Because remember, 8 is the number of abundance, so mixed in with the 2 and that life path and putting you on, you know, knowing you'll receive that aid, that combined with the abundance number, there's a lot of opportunity there. So, today we are going to be using the Sacred Spirit Oracle card deck. Oracle cards are a little different from tarot decks. You know, tarot decks, you have the standard set of cards and they have some common interpretations, accepted meanings of how those readings go, and there's a lot to study there and a lot more in depth. Oracle cards are much looser, much more open to interpretation. They're great if you're new to spirituality or if you just need some general guidance, you don't really have a specific question to ask, or you don't feel super knowledgeable about diving in, because these always come with a book that comes with an explanation, and each deck is going to be completely different depending on what the author's intention was behind it, what they were channeling, what they were connected to. This one mentions archangels and 7 rays of light and different things that go a little over my head, but I have had some very accurate readings with this deck. And it's fun because it's like more open to, just kind of open to interpretation, loosely based. You don't really have to focus on one thing. You can just, what do I need to know right now? They're very helpful to just wake up in the morning and draw a card or let the universe pop one out at you and just meditate on that for a while and see what it means to you. And then you can also look up the meaning, the author's intent behind it as well in the book. So a lot of people keep quartz on their deck in between sessions just to make sure no old energies or energies from past readings carry over. It's not completely necessary, but this book does recommend it. That came with this deck. And if you have quartz around, why not? So usually before I start, I try to settle my energies a little bit, try to connect a little bit more, and I set my intention that I will be a clear, divine channel for the universe, that every message received is told in love and received with love, and that it comes with clarity in 100% pure light consciousness, and that it may reveal to us exactly what we need to know. Now, admittedly, this deck is a little big for my hands, but Spirit will see us through. So let's see what you need to know in the coming weeks ahead, where you need to focus your attention. I'll draw 3 and then let you guys pick which one you are vibing with, and then you can skip ahead or you can stick around and see everyone's readings as well. What does the beautiful soul watching this video have to know for the weeks ahead? There's 2. Let's get a 3rd. There we are. Alright, so we're gonna call this card 1, this card 2, and this card 3. So take a moment, feel the energies, decide which one you are vibing with. Alright, card number 1. Kundalini Rising. Ignite your passion for life. Okay, so Kundalini Rising. Kundalini is like the life force energy that stays coiled like a snake down near your sacral chakras, near your root chakra. And then as you spiritually awaken, as you work on yourself, as you work on opening your channel and allowing these energies to flow through yoga, through meditation, through all these practices, as you're going through the spiritual awakening, this Kundalini energy starts to rise. And it will eventually, ignite all your chakras, so to speak, as it rises up through to the crown. So this can come about through sustained practice, as I said, of those practices, or it can happen spontaneously if you have some major life event, some trauma or some drug trip or something that causes this great spiritual awakening spontaneously, and that can be very overwhelming. Even gradually done, you have to really surrender to your ego. So that is what to focus on now, is don't surrender to your ego, surrender your ego to this energy, to the Kundalini rising. Allow yourself to really step into who you're becoming, to let go of old energies, to not worry about figuring out who you are, but to allow the universe to move through you and show you who you can be, at your really full potential, and to not be afraid of reaching that full potential. So because all these energies are moving throughout you, it can be this really tumultuous time, it can be a little chaotic, so you really want to make sure that you take a look at your coping strategies, you take a look at how you're maintaining balance in your life, because you really want to be in the best condition possible to just let go and flow with this one. All right, card number 2. Divine Will. Let go of fear. So that's a pretty specific instruction there. You need to overcome your limiting beliefs and let go of your fears and just go for it. It is divine will. Whatever you are working on right now will succeed, is the right direction, but it's also telling you for that to happen, you need to let go. You really need to detach from outcomes on this. You need to stop trying to force a door open. You need to stop trying to impose your own will on others, impose your will on the situation. It will work out exactly as you want it, probably even better than you want it, if you surrender to this divine will. Because you can see the divinity shown down on him, God's grace, literally there to move mountains, do whatever you want. But it's only going to happen if you actually let go and surrender. Sometimes we want something so badly and we are working towards it, but we get so stuck in our ways of this is how it has to go down and this is how it has to happen because I've been working towards this. But really, if you open yourself to all possibilities and detach from the way it has to go or the way it should go, and it just goes the way it goes, it's going to be wonderful. You have to let that energy flow to really see what something could grow into, to let things naturally co-create. For your manifestations to not just be you imposing your will on others, but to actually be a co-creation of you and the universe, of you and divine will. Know that you're on the right path, know that your hard work will pay off, but you don't have to force it. You just need to trust the process. That is what you're being really called to do. Okay. Card number 3. Sacred Divinity. There are 2 paths ahead. So when this card appears, it can actually mean that you're a bit off balance. Now your divine masculine and your divine feminine energy should ideally be in perfect balance. Obviously, different times, different situations will call for you to use one aspect of yourself more than the other. But in general, you want things to be pretty balanced. And this is a sign that they may be off base. Now when I say divine feminine, divine masculine, I'm not talking girl-boy, I'm not talking gender. These are dual qualities that are in all people. And feminine is often associated with, compassionate, more listening, more emotional and empathic and kind of left side brain thinking. And then masculine is associated more with assertiveness, logic, right side brain. So you may be feeling like too analytical, or on the other end of it, too emotional, too detached, too attached. Just an imbalance of energies that really should be focused on and sorted out. Because remember, as you're developing certain parts of yourself and focusing on certain areas of your life, you don't want to neglect others, and you don't want to ignore parts of yourself or deny parts of yourself or judge parts of yourself. You really want to be able to integrate all those energies so you can be at your most powerful. So my recommendation would be take whatever spoke to you from the reading, focus your attention on that, and really think of some specific practices that you can do to focus on the task at hand that you felt from the reading. And if it didn't resonate with you, that's okay. Take what did, leave the rest. I don't usually do readings like this, but I felt compelled to make one today, so I guess Spirit had a message for you. So I hope you got some benefit out of this video. If you did, please be sure to let me know in the comments below. And if you could, please hit that like button and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that little notifications button too, because I am actually committed to bringing you 3 videos a week. So we can all continue learning, growing, and not only survive, but thrive in 2022 and beyond. Really appreciate you guys watching and sticking with me in this mini hiatus. Love you.